welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about No Country for Old Men. This is the 21st film on my poster, and this movie won Best Picture in 2008. It's directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, better known as the Coen brothers, of course. Famous director. They also made The Big Lebowski, which is now one of my favorite films. It was on this poster too. I've seen it, I think, 3 times now, 2 or 3 times, and it's rose it up in the ranks. It's now one of my all-time favorite films. I adore that film. This is a lot different from The Big Lebowski. This is only my second Coen brothers film. There's a big difference between The Big Lebowski and No Country for Old Men. I'll tell you that. They're pretty different. The Big Lebowski is the most hilarious movie I've ever seen, really. And this is not very, very funny. It's pretty intense. And this is not funny at all. It's really intense. It's a great thriller. Not anywhere similar to The Big Lebowski. The villain, Anton Chigurh, one of the best villains I've ever seen. He's amazing. He's so terrifying. Every scene with him is just amazing. You can't take your eyes off the screen. He's the most compelling character, and he's just so scary. Every time he talks to someone, you're terrified for their life. You're like, don't disrespect this dude. Just play it cool. Don't disrespect this man. He's going to ruthlessly kill you. He was a fantastic villain. Josh Brolin's character is great as well. He's just constantly on the run from Chigurh because he took the money, and Chigurh's trying to tail him, and just the entire cat and mouse game between those two was just so great, so well done, and especially the scene with the hotel, that entire scene from the moment he's just sitting on the bed, you see those footsteps, the lights go off, and then poof, the light comes out. I jumped in my seat. It's so well done. That entire, it's 7-minute long of just pure adrenaline and intensity. It's just so good. One of my new favorite scenes of all time, besides that one, the chase scene, pretty much the game of cat and mouse. My other favorite scene, not just from this movie, but it's one of my favorite scenes of all time. Now it's one of the best scenes I've ever seen, was with Chigurh in the gas station with the clerk. That entire scene is so well done. It just impeccably written, impeccably done. The entire time I could not look away. It's so good. The coin flip. Why do you want me to coin flip? Just do a coin flip. Call it. It's so, oh my gosh. So good. I think the first probably hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, I think pretty much from the first act to the end of the second act, near flawless. Some of the best cinema I've ever seen. It's just so good. But after that, I gotta say, I did lose a little bit of interest. I didn't like how, spoilers, but I didn't like how we spent all this time with Josh Brolin's character, and for just to have him killed off screen, and I understand that the film is supposed to be from the point of view of the sheriff, Tommy Lee Jones' character, but if I'm being honest, I didn't connect with him as much as I did with Josh Brolin's character. And you start the movie with Tommy Lee Jones narrating, and then you really don't see him for another 20 minutes, I think. You pretty much spend most of the movie with Josh Brolin, and you really start to care about this guy, and then they just kill him off screen. And that was probably my biggest and really only problem with the movie. I just didn't like how that was done. Another thing is that the ending felt kind of abrupt when it happened. I was like, oh, that's the ending. But after I watched it, I did some research on the movie, interpreted the dream, kind of figured out some of the meaning behind the film, and I understood it a lot better. I can see it is a great ending. It just took me by surprise because I had different expectations for sure for the ending, and was not what I was expecting, but it was a really good ending. I'm definitely gonna need to rewatch this movie. I could definitely benefit from a rewatch. There are some parts that I didn't fully grasp. It's partly my fault. I kept getting up and peeing, which I always do during a movie. That's my biggest problem. I need to stop doing that. If I stop doing that, I'd probably enjoy the movie a lot better. That's about all I have to say for the movie right now. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. I think if I rewatched it, it could definitely have a big chance of going up to a 10 out of 10. I definitely need to rewatch this soon, and when I do, I definitely could see myself giving this a 10 out of 10, because It's up there. It deserves it. I just had a couple of problems with the movie, but I think maybe during a rewatch, having my expectations been there. Same thing happened with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I had expectations since it's a Tarantino film. It doesn't really feel like one, but after I watched it, I realized, I appreciated it for what it was instead of for what I was expecting it to be, and the film got a lot better. It went from a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite movie of 2019 now, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I think that the same thing could definitely happen for this movie. We'll just have to see, though. Yeah, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 for now. If you like the video, subscribe. Peace out. Ba-bow, bow, bow. Oh, wait, no, I don't say that. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Ba-bow, bow, bow.